Good morning, everybody. Down Under Entrepreneur here, coming to you from Cairns, North Queensland, Australia. It's Saturday morning. The weekend is here. It's fantastic. We've got lots of stuff going on in Cairns. We've got a big Ironman competition and whatnot going on. So I'll get out later and check out a little bit of that, I guess. But basically, what I want to talk to you guys about today is one of the questions I received recently. It was a bit of an obscure question because I know where my head was at when I was 12 years old. But basically, the question was, I'm 12 years old. What's the best business for me to start? So bluntly, look, if my hat off to you for having being entrepreneurial and wanting to sort of try something and have a go. But my general take on this is very, very simple, and that is, you're 12 years old. Be a 12-year-old. Go and hang out with your friends at the mall. Worry about maybe getting your first girlfriend or getting the first kiss or whatever. You're 12 years old. You have no life experience at this point in your life. You're probably still living with mum and dad. You've never worked for a company before, so you've got no work ethic experience or anything like that. You've never had to work with people, and the reality is if you are running your own business, if it's a small online business, and fair enough, it's probably just maybe a one-man show at the beginning. But as the business grows, then you have to take on employees, and you've never really worked for anybody at this stage of your life. So it's very difficult to have those life skills and those sort of people management skills and people interaction skills, and also a big part of business is doing collaborations and partnerships with other people as well. So basically, if you're sort of 12, 13 years old, definitely go and if you want to have a go at something, then fair enough. I'm not discouraging you from doing that. At your age, probably the best thing to do if you are a 12-year-old out there and you are looking to maybe start your own business, then maybe try something online like drop shipping or something like that. There are 15, 16-year-olds out there that are doing well with drop shipping. I have watched a couple of videos and read about a couple of guys that are pretty young that are doing it and have done very well. But ultimately, if you're sort of like 12, 13, 14, 15 years old, my advice would be, I like to think along the Jack Ma principle. And if you don't know who Jack Ma is, he's the CEO and founding father of Alibaba. And that is basically in your teens to early 20s, go and work for big businesses. So McDonald's, Walmart, Woolworths, Coles, whatever, Sainsbury, like wherever you are, go and work for a big business, big corporation. That way you're going to learn efficiencies and you're going to learn processing. You're going to learn to, interact and engage with customers. And because one of the big things with those companies, they're going to teach you all about customer service, because that's the key to their businesses and why they've been so successful is customer service. So you're going to learn all about customer service. Then in your sort of your 20s to early 30s, go and work for small business. And that way, because you're working for a smaller business, especially if it's a very, very small business and you work a bit sort of directly with the owners, I suppose, then it gives you sort of, access to that, and working with somebody and learning the finer dealings of how a business works. And then sort of, when you're kind of late 20s, early 30s, moving into, potentially your sort of 40s, then basically go and do what you're good at. Because that's the other thing. At 12 years old, you have no idea what you're good at. I mean, you're 12 years old, probably, you're good at like playing Fortnite or Call of Duty or something like that, and that's all you're good at. And I mean, hey, look, if you're looking at starting a YouTube channel and doing it, streaming and sort of monetizing YouTube to make money, then hey, if you're good at the game, then go do that. It's definitely a way you can make money. but you've got to understand is that things like those games, their popularity and all that will burn out over time, and then you're going to have to find something else that you're good at. Whereas, going through the sort of, work for big business, work for small business, go do what you're good at. By that stage, you've already developed some solid skills that are actually marketable, that are good. That you can sort of turn into a business, and but yeah, I mean, 12 years old, I was a little bit, okay, fair enough. But like I said, look, I mean, if you are sort of 12, 13, 14, that sort of early teens, and you wanna have a go at something, then hey, by all means, do it. Like I said, try online. Maybe start yourself a YouTube channel. If you like video games or something like that. You never know, you might, but you have to be advised. There are a lot of people doing video game channels on YouTube nowadays. But yeah, I mean, don't let me dissuade you. Like I always say, like if you really really want it and you're hungry enough, then go and do. Get started. But yeah, my general take is, if you're 12 years old, then just go and be a 12-year-old. So anybody out there watching, I hope this is helpful to you. By all means, subscribe, like, comment, and share. Saturday. Hope everybody's had an awesome week and have an amazing and safe weekend. Cheers.